Well, hello, Mrs. Doubtfire. Got some Battlefield 3 beta gameplay for you guys. Game released today. I really want to play. I got Battlefield behind me on my TV, loaded up. But I'm going to do a commentary for you guys. We're going to talk about battling the EA servers and some in-game walkthrough. It's basically some intro gameplay for you. This is Xbox 360. This isn't PCs, so this is what you guys are going to be playing on. You are going to be dealing with a bit of lag, but hopefully this is going to be resolved later on during the beta, and especially before the release. I'll tell you what, guys, this game is freaking amazing. I have little to no complaints so far other than the lag. What to talk about? Like, really, where to start? Okay, the first thing I heard, the gun shop. Are you guys familiar with that YouTube channel? A lot of the time they do some like technology and game reviews and talk about engines and stuff like that. I think the blur on my screen is produced by I was getting fired at, and so that's that support fire where it kind of blurs your screen. I think that's what actually just happened on the screen. I don't know, could be wrong. This is the very first game I ever played for Battlefield. You're going to actually see a little bit of progression for me. You see the recoil, you're going to see that you can still burst fire, and the point that I was going to bring up to your attention is that Gun Shop, the YouTube channel. If you haven't heard of it, go check it out. It's a pretty good channel. I mean, he kind of does a little bit of what I do, where he kind of analyzes games, talks about game technologies, some changes, updates to games, kind of debates it, puts 2 cents in. He's kind of a competitive player. He's pretty smart. His sense of reasoning is respectable for sure. But something he read online from like Twitter or something like that was about the recoil, or about parsing your shots and burst fire with the assault rifles and other weapons in this game, that you wouldn't be able to do it. It's completely wrong. You can still do it. It's not as easy as it was in Bad Company, where the burst fire was like to the point where you almost completely reduced recoil. Your gun would jump up a bit, but this is a little bit glitch. I'm like floating in the air. I died almost instantly too. So again, this is the beta. It's going to have a little bit of these lag issues, but it's nothing to freak out about. The game's like insane from the little gameplay I've been able to do so far. But you can still burst fire. You can still control your weapon for sure. You can also control your weapon with the recoil while you're holding down the trigger. You're going to see examples of that definitely in this gameplay. I think I'm playing as the medic right now. I don't think you get the defibs immediately. I think it's something you have to unlock, because you know, I was pushing all the buttons on my D-pad, and if you look, there's no D-pad HUD that shows you where your medic pack is located on the D-pad. We're kind of doing the hokey pokey around this tree right here. I got them though. Spotting is still in. It took me a little bit to get adjusted to, because I've been playing so much Gears of War, and Gears of War spotting is left stick, but in this game, of course, it's the same. The buttons are exactly the same as like Battlefield or Bad Company 2, so you can jump into this game and start just tearing people up like immediately. It was a little bit tricky for me to start arming these objective points. I wasn't getting an immediate B, and I wasn't even sure when I was loading. Whereas in Bad Company, you got this big white circle on your screen, so it's very, very obvious that you're arming an objective point. I don't know. That was a little lag. I kind of disappeared behind cover. That kind of stuff still persists in Bad Company, though. I think this is going to vanish. You gotta also realize all of the stuff that's going on during this game. A little bit of lag is going to be accounted for, and Xbox Live comes in massive play too. And also, I got 2 computers opened up with internet browsers and streaming video while I'm trying to play online, so my internet is not going to be absolutely the best. I armed quite a few of these objective points, as you're going to see. Initially, you know, it's kind of hard to critique the teammates I'm playing with, because largely they're just trying to get down the mechanics of the game. They're trying to figure out what's going on, so they're shooting their weapon, playing around with all the different options and functionality in the game, and so you're really not getting that tactical, objective gameplay from all of your teammates. And so in this game, I actually end up backing out. This is not a complete game. This video is like 18 minutes long. The video, or the gameplay itself, was about 17 minutes. And I ended up backing out, because I hope the sound doesn't come out into this game. You hear subtly, you know, I make it so that the in-game sound is still present. You can still hear it. Unlike some other videos, I kind of like the in-game sound. I like being able to hear what's going on in the game over top of the commentary. But there's someone with a mic that it was broken or something like that, and the thing was just blaring like a screeching shrill noise, and it was so aggravating. You couldn't hear anything. I had to turn down the volume completely. It was just an absolute horrible experience. So I ended up backing out from the game, and it ended up hurting me because I haven't been able to get into a game since I backed out. The EA servers are kind of being funky right now. I haven't really played around with customizing weapons too much. I'm just rolling straight with my kit. I do with the progression unlock another scope. I think it's like an ACOG scope or something like that. Something for you guys to note. You know, I've got the IGN, I got the last Game Informer magazine in front of me right here, and it had this 2-page article on Battlefield 3. Some of the Game Informer guys played the actual co-op, and they're talking about that, and a little bit about the PC multiplayer. But it talks about that there's 55 weapons in this game, which is just crazy. And so there's tons of customizable options for you guys, tons of kits to go through. I mean, as a commentator, this game is going to be absolutely fantastic with all the content that I'm going to be able to produce for it. There's 27 weapon attachments. That's just absolutely crazy. If you guys like Bad Company, as you probably do, because I absolutely love that game, and it's still like literally the best first-person shooter out there. It's just like you get so immersed into the game, and Battlefield 3 is like blowing Bad Company 2 out of the water. So that says something about what this game is going to be. So 27 weapon attachments, 55 different types of weapons. In your soldier specializations, there's 14 of those. There's 22 listed vehicles. 22 listed vehicles in this game. 28 listed vehicle specializations. You rank up to 25, I think, or something like that. They cut down on the ranks, and the reason for that, when they were asked, was that, hey, listen, like at Colonel, on actual war, like ground soldiers going in, you're not going to have people higher than a colonel actually storming through the streets, and so that's kind of realistic. But after you get that rank, there's like something like over 100 more ribbons and medals that boost your rank even more. It's like a sub rank once you reach the max of 25, and so basically there's like 125 ranks in the game, which is just absolutely crazy. And so I'm trying to really keep a smooth pace in this game, because, you know, I'm trying to revive this guy right here. Like, I'm trying to figure out the mechanics. I'm like, wait a minute, no, I just rushed X. Let's just pick up weapon. There's no option for me to revive the dude. Right now, all I could do is throw down medic packs. The iron sights are brilliant. The weapons shoot awesome. This is a very tight quarters. I wanted to be very careful because I was so close to the objective. So this is the second objective I believe I've armed. I don't know. I haven't been looking at the screen because I've been reading the information in front of me. I don't know this map at all. I'm just kind of using common sense and trying to be a little bit intuitive here. I see that there's guys coming in, so they're trying to disarm. And I see I also have 2 of my people in my very squad protecting that objective. So I'm kind of guard the top up here, gonna dart around this L corner. Oh, exciting stuff. This is like equivalent to like Bad Company, but just like crazy, just absolutely crazy. So I get a nice defend on here, switch from the pistol. You're seeing some of the pistol mechanics. Pistols shoot brilliantly. Just a nice series of kills right there, just tearing people up. I absolutely love it. I get torn up right there though. What can you do? So I'm sitting 17-4 right now, kill death ratio. I've armed 2 objectives. First time played this game. It's not a game that you're going to jump into and have to go through this big hurdle to try to figure out what you do. You carry your first-person shooter skills straight over into this game. Pretty exciting stuff. Right there shows that my fail to spawn on a team, and so you're going to see that highlighted a little bit more. I just kind of disregarded it, didn't really take it into consideration just because of everything that's going on. And so after you get those first objective points, you know, the map expands, typical to what we were experiencing in Bad Company 2, the rush. Actually, missiles or airplanes or something like that flies over and opens up a big hole into the subway, into the metro. And so you actually go down here, and this is your next set of objective points. Now, from the gameplay that I saw, I was kind of like, oh crap, this is kind of a weird map design, because basically you're walking down one big hallway, trying to see. I just unlocked my ACOG scope. It is an ACOG scope. There you go, 4 times seen an ACOG scope. So the next death, I actually spawn with it equipped, which is kind of weird. I didn't attach it to my weapon, but it put it on automatically. I'll have to mess around with that a little bit more too. But anyways, it's pretty linear going to these MCOM stations, trying to get to A and B, and I was pretty worried and going, oh, okay, this is going to be kind of funky, because it's going to be very easy for people, now that they can lay prone, to just really lay flat down on the side walls of the train and just wait for the offensive team to just funnel through this subway to the objective points. But it's actually several two or three subways. I think it's only 2 subways side by side. So you can actually go over to the other side, which is another series of rails, and run down that length. There's also hallways and rooms in between the two and along the side that you can kind of funnel through to keep it so that you're out of trouble, which is kind of nice. Let's switch to my pistol. Oh god! I finish him off very good. I think I throw a health pack right here, and you'll see the health points just start stacking up. So it's failed. No, they walked into this other room, kind of checking my surroundings because I have no idea where I am in the sense of the map. And look at these points start coming up. 20, 20, 20. Look at that. Look at all these points coming up from the health pack. That's just brilliant. Oh, it's exciting stuff. So I just unlocked sprint or something. That's weird. I don't understand everything that's to this game, the unlocks and stuff. I did notice that my sprint diminished very quickly, and I wasn't able to sprint again for a very long time. And so obviously they've got some kind of sprint unlock where it makes it so that you can sprint longer. A lot of like I said in this magazine, it lists soldier specifications 14. So I think that it's little perks like sprinting and stuff like that. Got killed by the AK-47. So right now, it's a very similar HUD layout to Bad Companies 2, where you roll over and start customizing your weapon. You see that I've got the ACOG scope on my weapon now. And the top lists your squad, and so you can scroll through. It shows the cameras, just like in Bad Company 2. Like I said, if you're familiar with Bad Company 2, you should be able to jump straight into this game, start playing immediately. And I think shortly, after the next few deaths, you're going to start seeing me spawn on my team a lot more. I'm doing callouts as much as I can with my mic. It's just tough, man. It's really tough. When I first got into this, you're not really thinking about the objective. You're thinking about, oh, this is a fresh new game. You're trying to really soak in and sponge all of the information you possibly can about the HUD, the mechanics of the weapons, different attachments, all that kind of stuff, how the game works. It's very difficult to play objectively when you're trying to figure out all this stuff. Thought I caught someone on my screen, and I did. Again, you're seeing some controlled burst fire with the ACOG scope. I love the feel of the weapons when they shoot. You feel like you're shooting a weapon. I don't think you're going to get that from Modern Warfare 3 from the looks of it. They still have a little bit of that arcadey feel when you're shooting the assault rifles, where in this you really feel like you're shooting there's metal, clacking back and forth in the gun with every kick of bullet releasing out of your weapon. It's pretty badass. So right here, I'm going through the squad members, and I see my the squad mates are up here. Kind of confused on this spawn. I was facing backwards down the hall, and the objectives are behind me. That was kind of a fail. That didn't make too much sense. And I spawned prone too, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if it does that automatically, like if you're in a hot situation, if it spawns you prone, so that way you're not going to fall victim to immediate fire. I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to try to arm the objective point. Almost lapped by it here. Oh, guy passed me. I'm going to keep my cool, though. I'm going to arm this objective. Then after I arm it, I'm going to take him out, because obviously he's going to hear that I just armed it. Then I'm going to duck into this corner. Actually, I'll take this guy out, too. Then I'll duck into this corner. Then I think my squad mate starts spawning on me. I'm calling out that I got the objective armed, and I need some help defending this point. Of course, tucking away in the opposite corner, so my teammates can't really, or the enemies coming in can't really see me immediately. They have no idea where I am in this corner exactly. My teammate kind of worked as a diversion there. You guys are probably stoked as hell watching this gameplay. Xbox 360 Battlefield 3 gameplay right now. This is the beta. Game comes out on the 25th, I believe. I think that's what I saw on the preface screen. I haven't really been keeping track of the release. Sticked in the medic class. I haven't messed with any other classes other than medic right now. Just trying to, similar to what I did when I first got Bad Company 2. I try to rank up one class at a time, rather than like gradually ranking up each class. This is kind of nice. I got two people right there. Did I get three? I got three guys, but I got taken down. And I just unlocked another attachment, which I haven't even played around with yet. But like I said, I'm trying to keep with the meta class right now because I'm trying to rank at least one class up to a substantial use, and so hopefully I'll get defibs or something like that. That really makes me valuable. You can see right now I got sprint attached for my third perk. I unlocked that, so that must be a soldier specification. And I've got the health packs, but I don't have any defibs or anything to revive my teammates right now. So I'm trying to get to that point, and then once I get to a certain rank with one class, then I'll move on to the next class. Rather than if you gradually rank up like individual classes, you're gonna have like this kind of general use across the board for all of your classes. And it'd probably be smart if you focus on one class for a while until you get to the point where you've got a player that can revive, or he's got the the specific specifications for the classes that make him important, that make him valuable. Some hip fire right there, so you're seeing different ways to shoot the weapons. You can see how you can hip fire pretty accurately. I don't know if you guys are noticing this too, that when you shoot walls, the actual tiles fall off of the walls, and you can hear it too. I haven't played this with my headphones on yet. Haven't had an opportunity. I'm kind of charging my batteries right now. I love the death animations. They're pretty cool. I like how the camera still keeps with the player that killed you, so you know where he's located. It's like the DICE version of a kill cam. I like it a lot. A couple of my squad mates obviously left. I respawn on my teammate here, throw some health packs, and then move on. I like trying to flank from this right side. I kept on trying to tell my team, flank from the right. Everybody's going down the middle, and this right side seems to be working, but I'm the only one pushing for the side. Got caught off guard there, but I still got him. So here we go. Oh, you got someone that's not my... Look at that medic pack just destroy that trash can. That's hilarious. Pushing up, just kind of creeping over the stairs. I don't want to like be caught off guard. I think I actually died trying to peek around this corner. I thought those bushes were head creeping over the corner. Yeah, I think there's a guy right here that just takes me out. Like immediately too. That was kind of funky. It's kind of lag. Oh well. AK-47. I'm seeing an AK-74 that he probably was using the engineer class because it's a light machine gun. Similar layout. Remember the difference for Bad Company 2 versus Battlefield 3. The medic class now is lightweight. They're running with more assault rifles, like the M4, the M16, stuff like that. Whereas the assault class is rolling with the LMGs, light machine guns. Well, that's about it for the Battlefield 3 for the first video. I'm going to be uploading this for your viewing pleasure now. Keep track of the previous Gears of War video. If that sparks some attention, please put some views on that. It's a good video. It's got some recommended videos for you. I'm going to keep on recording Battlefield 3 and keep posting. You're going to get a lot of content from that. Subscribe, rate, favorite, comment, do all that good stuff. Love you guys. Catch you later.